Okay, let's see if we can make this one look nice. This one's really nice. Let's see how big it is when we get it on the glass. Gonna make it negative and see what happens. What background colour shall we add to this? Maybe none. So we're going here first for a change. We're not going there. We're going to make this a fairly low contrast, so we can't use brightness. So we use the copy density. Hang on, we're making it into a negative, so we have to make it dark. So let's see how we go. Well, we haven't set up the sharpness and the satch as we normally do. So we're just going to try it this way, and we're going to enlarge it. So what is it we're going to do? Well, it's a birthday card. Well, it said it was a birthday card, I'm pretty sure. But it's just got beautiful flowers. Could be used as a get well card. It looks more like something that would be a get well card. It's very pretty. Nice flowers. Indeed, that looks like a get well card. for a female at least. I mean, not all, you don't have to restrict it to females' flowers, but that's just typical. I guess we haven't really moved away from sexism that much in this world. We seem to have very primitive ideas of what male and female is, you know. I'm a tomboy, so I tend to prefer technical things and things that guys like well, technical side of photocopiers, you could say, is a tomboy pursuit. I mean, there are women who work as technicians, but nowhere near as many as blokes, which is a shame because, you know, women can do it. Women can do technician jobs, you know. Not for me because I've got disabilities, but basically for the average woman, you can become a technician. Well, there's not many jobs around at the moment, and jobs are so scarce that people are taking just about every job they can get, so there's no real room for being a career person. You're basically classified as a job snob these days. So, oh, that looks interesting, but it's too cold. So basically, yeah, but apart from the issues we have with the labour market, women can be technicians, and just wish people could follow their dreams, but dreams just don't work out these days. So, but it would be nice. I mean, what can I say? Let's see how we go with this. I think we're going to have to warm it up to hot because it looks a bit cold. And I'm actually thinking some red would make it look good because it's in negative mode, but we're going to lose brightness. But as long as we don't move to the brightness, the contrast will still prevail. We're just going to copy it at a medium exposure or brightness or whatever. It's confusing. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to go for the job that you want and all that, but it's not reality these days. But basically everything's about money, and you got to survive, you got to have enough money and shit like that. So fortunately for me, I don't have a problem because, how should I put it, this is what I'm doing, this is my dream at the moment, to make my art more recognised. Even though I'm a disabled artist, I still want to show that. And yeah, people with disabilities, you know, they can achieve some wonderful things too. And this is something that I can do that is not affected by my disability. So I can do this shit. This shit is what I can do, and I do it very well. I'm just trying to see what colour we're going to use. But yeah, let's see how this looks. I'm wondering if maybe we're going to make it a little bit smaller. $340 and $340. But yeah, well, I do look forward to a future that is bright. I look forward to a day when when they have technology that can repair the brain damage that I had at birth, which causes most of my disabilities. And basically, I look forward to becoming a CEO of a future photocopier company. And basically, I want to make the best photocopiers there are on Earth. And they'll use artificial intelligence to drive them. So people don't have to learn the boring task of photocopiers. It'll be done by the machine. The machine will have a brain, but it's not going to be a human brain, and it's not going to be something that's got feelings. It's not going to be a nightmare out of a cyberpunk movie. It's not going to be a Blade Runner scenario. It's going to be a very well thought out piece of technology, and it's not going to have feelings. So it's still going to be, strictly speaking, a machine. It's not going to be anything with feelings. It's going to have very powerful quantum computer chips in it. I don't know how many quantum computer chips this machine will need, but it's going to be a very powerful machine, and it's got to be able to help people because most people are not terribly good with learning about this sort of shit, and I'm good at it. My disabilities don't hinder me severely with this kind of work, so I feel liberated when I'm doing this, that I can do something really amazing with something that's so mundane and so, which has become an office staple. Pardon the pun with the word staple. Sorry, it's another office staple is a staple. Sorry, that's a joke, terrible joke. Sorry, folks, I had to do that. But basically, yeah. And basically, yeah, we're going to make a photocopier that's artificially intelligent. We're going to make a photocopier that has whose hardware lasts 60 years instead of, like this model, 5 years with spare parts. We're going to make the machine easy to recycle at the end of its long life cycle. So we've got a lot of interesting ideas kicking around about the future of photocopiers and what they can do and shit like that. And also to do with making a lot of money and giving most of the money away. Like, I want to be a scientist as well as a CEO, and I want to be able to create scientific wonders that can help improve mankind, help nature and mankind flourish instead of flagging under this kind of pollution that we have now. And basically, I want to create science fair projects. These will cost me money, but these will be like hobbies turning into usable technologies, like harnessing the power of lightning as a form of renewable power source. So we don't just have sun, wind and tidal contraptions to make renewable energy. We're going to basically go for using the power of lightning, which has not been harnessed yet. And that's what I want to do, is these sorts of things. And then when I've completed the science project and I've made it work really well, I can then pass it on to someone who is not going to go for the money, but go for it because they love it. So someone who loves renewable energy and wants to run a power station, I can give them the technology and build it, and basically have them oversee it. And the thing is, I want electricity, incidentally, to be free. No more bills, except there are some bills involved, like caring for the system, like, maintenance. It'll be maintenance and upkeep. That'll be the cost primarily. But as for the electricity, hey, it should be free. Free as the wind, free as the air that we breathe. It has to be free for everyone. Power for the people, you could say. It's a bit like power to the people, but power for the people. So I'm really looking forward to that. And they'll have neuroprosthesis for my brain, and they'll also be a quantum computer running that too. Because it's going to have to have a lot of memory in there to fix the damage that is done to the brain. So it's going to have to work somewhat like a human brain, and this is a challenge for the scientists of today and tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to a bright tomorrow. Gotta go. Whoops, didn't press it properly.